There we go. Voila. She sings just a little bit better than I can. Happy Easter. Got that lost. Dear. Big candle lit. Been up since midnight. With a little pause, actually. Here we go. It's a lovely day, actually, in England. Yeah. Chilly, but at least the sun's shining. So, another year. Well, I know that my Redeemer liveth too. Aren't I the lucky one, the blessed one? That's it, really. Happy Easter. Rejoice in knowing that there is the hope of eternal life through Christ, and through Christ alone. There is no other way. So no matter what travails occur in this vale of tears, ultimately we will be joined up all together at the last trumpet, at the second coming of Christ, which is a beautiful thought filled with life-giving hope. Let's see this. Oh dear. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And I'm the same. Anyone tries to force their, no doubt, deeply held beliefs, convictions upon me, and if I don't wish to go along with whatever it may be, for whatever reason, then woe betide. I can only try, to the best of my ability, to let this light shine in a most definitely dark world. I found myself mentioning had a nice chat with an elderly couple, local couple, and the chap said, he goes to Salvation Army. So the founders were William and Catherine Booth of the Salvation Army, and William Booth wrote a book published in 1851 entitled, I don't know if they'll wave, In Darkest England. And it was. On the surface there were the Victorians, the upper crust, all cruising the world and ruled Britannia and all of that stuff, and yet on the streets of London there were thousands of young girls, prostitutes, poverty, etc., etc. Well, I sense this spiritual poverty, which is much worse around me. So this is my work, This, just standing firm as a Christian, whatever the world thinks of me, wherever God puts me. And it has been up for thought that I might move somewhere else, but this whole COVID business has forced people upon their inner resources more, and then to think, what's it all about? Well, in that regard, wonderful. The more the merrier, quite frankly. This is why we're here. This is what I just find so sort of... I see it so clearly. God put us, mankind, the pinnacle of his creation, here in earth to love him. That is why we're here. That is the meaning of life. So, happy thoughts. Well, I mean, I'm so lucky materially. I'm all sorted. The old bod's a bit creaky, but here we are, sitting in our pretty England as COVID's kicking off again. France, Italy, Germany. Passports, you can't go anywhere, so the disadvantaged will suffer more. Christ is risen. Why can't people see this? Why do they have to sideline or banish God altogether, quite frankly? What does it take to wake people up to this? I'm trying to get onto happy thoughts. She's got a beautiful voice. I've heard it sung. Apparently, they even in Handel's time, or especially in Handel's time, they'd have a young treble, a boy, singing it, and I have got it sung very beautifully by this young treble, but this is the one I know best, so there we are. I know that my Redeemer liveth. There we are. Ramble, 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 ramble. Happy Easter. Now's my timing. If I at the end. Oh, it was difficult not having a candle lit yesterday. It's the first thing I do. There we go. Finito. Happy Easter.